तसं पण. ओके सर. ओके.
Hello? Hello?
Ganun.
Good morning. We will start in just about 2 minutes from now. Dear resource speaker, Mr. Tarun Kumar, and participants from near and far, welcome to the two-day national webinar on information security, challenges and solutions, organized by the Department of Computer Science in conjunction with the IQAC. On behalf of the principal, Dr. Sister Sjcw, and the management of St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, Sjcw, I, Ms. Ramni Dhanraj, member of the IQAC and head of the Department of Office Management, welcome you to the webinar in St. Joseph's College for Women. Established in 1958 and re-accredited by NAAC, the college attracts good students with its quality paradigm, quality and excellence, hallmark of St. Joseph's. The lockdown has given the college a brilliant opportunity to explore knowledge and resource sharing sessions through the many webinars the college has organized through IQAC and various departments. The participants have appreciated the thoughts and ideas shared by the resource speakers drawn from across the globe, US, Singapore, and Bahrain. The COVID-19 pandemic is an immense humanitarian and digital crisis that has severely affected the global economies, big and small. While the world is focused on the health and economic threats posed by COVID-19, cyber criminals around the world undoubtedly are capitalizing on this crisis. There has been an increasing number of phishing attacks, mall spams, and ransomware attacks, as these smart attackers are using COVID-19 as a bait to impersonate brands to mislead employees and customers. COVID-19 may infect us and make us corona positive, but these disguised ransomware will infect our computers and phones and make them negative. And by now, all of us are aware of these increasing number of attacks. So this two-day webinar was the need of the hour, organized by the Department of Computer Science in conjunction with IQAC. Let us start the webinar with the blessings of the Almighty through this prayer song.
Lord, make us instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, let your love increase. Lord, make us instruments of your peace. Walls of pride and prejudice shall cease when we are your instruments of peace.
Well, that was the beautiful prayer song, Lord, make us instruments of peace, because we need peace within and around the society we live in this corona strife society. I now invite Mrs. V. Nagasarisha, coordinator of the national webinar and in charge of the Department of Computer Science, to explain the rationale of the two-day webinar. Over to Mrs. Sarisha.
Good morning. I, Mrs. V. Nagasarisha, coordinator of the webinar and in charge of the Department of Computer Science, St. Joseph College for Women Autonomous, Visakhapatnam, welcome you all to the two-day national webinar on information security, challenges and solutions, organized by the Department of Computer Science and IQAC. Cybersecurity protects the data and integrity of computing assets belonging to or connecting to an organization's network and defends those assets against all kinds of cyber attacks. Cybersecurity gains more prominence, especially during times like the pandemic, which is a big crisis affecting global economies and disrupting the businesses around the world. As organizations have shifted to work from home to protect their workers, they have transferred majority of their activity to the digital world, increasing the risk of cyber attacks. Taking advantage of the new normal brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, cyber criminals load internet users and steal sensitive data and information. This makes the role of cybersecurity even more critical where businesses are faced with either a remote or a distributed working model. A new norm that dictates the need for new sophisticated technologies and strategies to ensure enterprises' security and survival. The focus of this webinar is to be more aware of all the challenges to cybersecurity and how ethical hacking can help in network security. Our esteemed resource speaker, Mr. V. Tarun Kumar, CEO, Ignited Sparks Technical Solutions, will throw more light on this very current issue in a technology-driven world. I invite Ms. Feroz Begum, Assistant Professor from the Department of Computer Science, to introduce Mr. V. Tarun Kumar. Over to Feroz Begum.
So the first session is going to be a very interesting session for all you participants out there. It is by one young, dynamic computer professional, Mr. V. Tarun Kumar, who is the CEO of Igniting Sparks Technical Solutions, Hyderabad. So he will speak on ethical hacking and how to be more safe. Ms. Fairoz Begum, Assistant Professor from the Department of Computer Science, is going to introduce Mr. V. Tarun Kumar.
I, Ms. Fairoz Begum, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science, deem it a pleasure to introduce the speaker for today's session, Mr. V. Tarun Kumar, CEO of Ignited Sparks Technical Solutions. Mr. V. Tarun Kumar completed his graduation in CSE at Godavari Institute of Engineering and Technology. Having 5+ years of experience in cybersecurity, he started a company in 2016 with the support of his brother and named it Ignited Sparks Technical Solutions Company, working in 4 domains. The domains are biogas, converting waste food to biogas, educational domain, renewable energy, and cybersecurity. He has equipped himself with all-round knowledge of all information security domains, from application security to vulnerable assessment and penetration testing to security solutions to governance, risk and compliance. He has certifications in CEHV9, CCNA, and CISSP, 2+ more information security certifications, and has conducted a number of awareness programs on cybersecurity for all groups of people. He has successfully managed various roles such as infrastructure and security consultant, security architect, project manager, information security manager, among others, in banking, telecom, retail, healthcare, education, and IT sectors. His major clients are Vijay Nirman Constructions, Yantra Industries, Sugati Tech Solutions, Dande Energies, ISTS Women's College, Nannaya University, AMIS Amalapuram. We are happy to have a young dynamic computer professional as resource speaker in our webinar. I now hand you over to Mr. V. Tarun Kumar. We welcome you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Risha ma'am and Ramani ma'am, for inviting me to this beautiful session. So, can I start the session, ma'am?
Yes, you may start, Mr. Tarun. Please start.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Hi, audience. I think all of you are from engineering sector and degree sector. So, you're all students, right? So, just want to know whether you're comfortable with English or Telugu.
Better to English, sir.
Fine. Thank you so much, sir. So we'll go with English. Fine. So the first 10 minutes, I'm going to go in for a question and answers, because every day in our life, we are facing some cyber attacks, cyber issues and everything. Just want to know how much you're knowing the cyber attacks and all. Just give me your questions in the chat box, or you can on your mic and you can ask me.
We can't see your video, I think, Tarun, can we? You've just put
sorry, ma'am, I have some issues with the
okay.
camera.
Okay, no problem. No
That's fine. Sorry. So I'm not seeing any questions over here. Okay, fine. I'll start the session. Thank you so much, ma'am.
See, many times, no, it takes, I think participants are all warming up, Tarun, by the time, when
yeah.
early morning and they come so properly. Please start. Go ahead.
So people already give my attention. I work on cyber securities and work for development private sectors. this and yeah. So first of all, we'll talk about information. What is information security? Ma'am, I just want to like question and answers. Like I take a session with the questioning and answering.
Sir, your screen is not shown, sir. Ah, okay, sir. Sir.
Now it's clear, sir. Yeah. So what is information and information security? I just want answers from the students. What is information? Like data. Next. Give me answers in the chat. I'm going to question like, oh, what is information? Information is nothing but data. So what we call an information security is protecting the data, cyber attack, and data. So we talk about the security purposes in the information. There are some questions I see. We have watchman in the house. I will answer we have a watchman to put a house. Means in the house we have valuable things and everything. We will want to protect these things by keeping a watchman. And why do I have a door lock in the house? Simple, to protect your house. Why do I have a safe for valuables? It's to protect your gold and your valuable things. We have a safe. Why do I have a police? We have police. So why these all people because a human life or gold or any valuable things is more useful and essential in your life. To protect them, we are in all consideration. At the same thing,
Tarun, your voice is
information
breaking.
also.
Tarun, there's a break, there's a signal, this thing or something. Tarun, just check.
Yeah, let's move on.
There is a break in your voice. Please check. If you're wearing headsets or whatever, just check. Everyone, the participants also are saying there's a break and voice is not clear. Please check.
Can you hear me now? Ma'am, it's clear?
Tarun? Okay, I think we'll just hold on for a minute or more. I'm sure he'll immediately come on. That's what, whether you're in US or Singapore or Dubai or Germany or Hyderabad or Vizag, technological issues are going to be there. And the computer science people know better than that. Even if a LAN or WAN is not working, you'll have issues. So we will wait. And once again, if the participants are mostly from the computer science department, or even if they are elsewhere, you know that these are going to be bound, these are bound to be the major hassles we're going to have. during this corona pandemic or even later, we're going to have breaking in every issue. It can be physiological, it can be psychological, it can be technological. Just hold on. Very good. I'm seeing Varaprasad Saripalli saying, ma'am, no problem. We will wait for some time. Thank you. That's the patience and resilience corona pandemic has taught us all. Thank you very much. And I'm sure all of you are also sometimes worried about your computer, your laptops, your iPads, your phones. How do we keep it secure? And if you saw in yesterday night and this morning's breaking news, there are a lot of hackers who are going to hack your mails. They've already have 2 lakh or 2 million mails with them, and they're going to send you these phishing mails. Please don't open them. They're saying only if it's a known person. Even a known person, somebody could have hacked someone's account and could send it. So please be careful. Think 10 times before you open a mail. In case you've said welcome, you've given a red carpet to the attackers to all your information. Please be careful. Just the morning news, breaking news, and all the channels, I heard that also. Please be careful. Let's not be in a hurry. Many times, you know, there is a very attractive proposition you see by mail and you run and open it. Please don't open it. Think twice. What is this mail? Check. And as computer specialists, if you're all there, I'm sure you know better. And if you're not also, please learn.
Yeah, ma'am. Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, very good, Tarun. I was just trying to stop gap for you before. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yeah. Can I start from starting, ma'am? Like, okay, fine. As we're already talking about the securities, means it's all comes under information securities. So we have information securities and ethical hacking. Ma'am?
Yes, sir. Start the session, sir.
That's it. No, please.
Start the session, sir.
So already talking about how the security is secured. So we're already talking about the information securities. We'll go for the next one. So what is information security? Information or data is the most important thing that is essential in everyone's life. So already talk about the information securities. Yeah. Come to the main part of this ethical hacking. So there are some classes in the hackers one. So when we do a hacking, ethical hacking and unethical hacking, there will be a separate domains and passes. So first thing, black hats. These black hats are nothing but who do ethical and unethical things. Means without any government permissions, without any having resources things, and they'll hack like anything, and they'll destruct the softwares and everything. These are people are called black hats. And coming to the part of white hats are nothing but ethical hackers. Means ethical hackers means they have a permission from the government and the private sectors. If a software company is running, so they give the permission to hack the systems, to know the vulnerabilities, to know the security patches. And when they know the security and vulnerabilities and patches, they'll improve and they'll conduct the software. What is a gray hats? Gray hats, we talk about gray hats means they're both who do destructive things and who ethical things. Both black hats and white hats are comes under gray hats. Sorry, I just having some text, I think so. Yeah, coming to part of suicide hackers. So who we call suicide hackers? Simple thing. When I know if I loot a bank, if I hack a bank, definitely the cybercrime police will chase me. They will go got my IP address. They'll set up everything and they'll catch me. I know those things, but again, I try to loot the bank. So if I got chased and I got caught by the police, I'll be going for jail for around 30 years of prison. So if I know that, but again, as a conscious, as I want to hacking, so I suicidally hack the bankings to get all the loan money, and later I will be caught by the police. So people who are knowing about the society, knowing about the criminal laws, knowing about everything, but he tries to do hacking. So those are called suicide hackers. Yeah. Next part, we are coming to the hacker communities. There are 4 types of hacker communities. So first one is hackers. Hackers are nothing but intelligent professionals who work for private sectors, government sectors, and these in hackers were considered as both ethical and unethical. So in this hackers only we'll get into this black hats and white hats. So who are crackers? See, as we all know that we use some cracking softwares in the systems. First, suppose Windows. Most of the people use Windows system, Windows OS as a cracked one, because we don't buy Windows OS directly from the Microsoft. So we search for the torrents, we go for everything, and we get some cracked softwares to install in a system. These cracked softwares are cracked by the original softwares and given in the illegal things. Just a simple example. People, we are using a Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Office. So when we use Office, so many people don't buy an Office setup. Simple thing, I go for a torrent, I'll download a recent version of Microsoft Office cracked file. So I installed it, I know the features of Microsoft Office and I'm using it. So these things are cracked by the crackers. And Fickers. Fickers are nothing but this comes under the networking. Fickers are the persons who use computer device and softwares to break into the phone networks. So by using your phone without knowing us, they will use of mobile networks to capture the things and everything. Script kitties. These are ourselves. Means we know the software working, we know the features, we know everything. So we start using the things. A simple example, we know the Zoom. So we are using the Zoom and everything. We know only the futures, and we know only how to share the things, everything. But we don't know the backend thing. So how to develop and everything. So we're having a basic knowledge on the software and using it. So script kiddies are nothing but someone has developed a system and we're using this software. So it comes under script kiddies. So as ma'am already told that recently we are facing some cyber threats and everything. So we're going for a live sessions, how these cyber threats will infect our life and everything. Yeah. So how many people can see a URL over here? If you see a URL, please. One second, ma'am, I'm just sharing the total screen. Yeah. Yeah. Go to your browser, type this URL. Srinivas sir, you can try it in your phone.
Okay, sir, done.
Yeah. So don't give you any personal details of your Facebook. Please go with some fake ones. fine. People are taking much time, so I'll try it in my browser only. So what can you see here? It's a Facebook page, a real Facebook page. So I'm giving my credentials over here. Fine, like Tarun. Password is 12345. Don't save. So here you can see my credentials, what I've given. It's Tarun and 12345. And my IP address, where I'm from, Andhra Pradesh, location, which network I'm using, Sjcw, access Reliance Jio information. So each and every information I'm getting here. So this attack is called as a phishing attack. Yeah. How to overcome this phishing attack? Means a simple thing. Just go with the URL. See, when I type here some URL, so it's shorten URL.at and alt14. The page which you're getting is a Facebook page. Simple thing. You need to check your URLs because Facebook page is your domain name is facebook.com. Facebook page is displayed. Yeah. So when you check here, is a different domain address is there. Means someone is phishing my website. Means someone is phishing my Facebook accounts. So to take care of this, first by clicking any links, first go for the domain names because Facebook domain name is facebook.com. It's a original Facebook page. And it's a fake Facebook page. They look similar, but the thing is, as I'm a hacker, I'll try to get your credentials by using these links. If people don't know, I'll send a link like through, I'm developed this application. Please go through this link, click on the link and sign in. You'll get our credentials or you'll get a notice from me. So what we'll do, we'll click the link. We didn't see any domain names. Directly we'll give your credentials and you'll get your credentials over here. So people are trying. I'm getting all your credentials and IP addresses. All things. Fine. I'll be closing this one. Yeah. This is one type of phishing attacks. There are many types of phishing attacks. We'll go in this. So nowadays the hackers are more intelligent and more things. They're doing that Facebook domain names. They're changing Facebook domain names like FACEO. Okay, sorry, Facebook FACEBOOK. See, there are two O's. Means they're giving one capital O or small O and zero, numerical number 0, because every domain name is unique one. You cannot copy the domain name. You cannot paste it. So if I give a Facebook BOOK BO0K, it's a unique domain name. I can add those Facebook page and I'll get a credentials. So please check on this your domain names and go through it. Before last year, there is an issue. What issue means? People using HTTP only. I think many of you people know that HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. So later the security features are implemented and they improved the things. They converted this HTTP into HTTPS. So HTTPS means the credentials or the login details, the packet will go in a secure way, means on an encrypted way. Now the hackers are more intelligent. They converted all those things. Now this website is in a HTTPS website. So the username and password is going in a encryption way and decrypting into a server which I am using it. So this is a phishing attacks. And let me go with another one. Many people don't know whether your phone or your PC is hacked or not, whether your credentials are secured or not. See, simple thing. If I'm using your system, I'll just insert a keylogger. I'll just insert a keylogger and I will hide the icon from your side. Means you cannot see anything or icon in a desktop, but whatever you type in a screen means I will record your keystrokes. Each and every keystroke I'll be recorded and I'll send it to my server. So due to this no physical thing, so I cannot show you the things, but I'm telling that just want to show you things, keyloggers. So whatever you type in your system, it will be recorded and it will be gone through my server, and I'll see each and every keystroke what you're typing. So why I'm telling all those things like keystrokes, phishings, and everything? Why? There is a question mark. Because nowadays our personal life is totally depending on your social networks. So your life nowadays, people are not talking with other people. They are only speaking with their phones. They're hanging with their phones. They're going with the phones, internet, and everything. They're not commenting with the human beings. The source, all the banking details, your social networking profiles, all are saved in systems. So what happens if I get your email address? A Google account email address means simple. I can control your life. People will ask me how. Simple thing. When you use an Android phone, you'll log in into a Google. It's a compulsory to create an account, a Google account. So when you create a Google account, your mobile locations, your contacts, your phones, and everything will be synced in the Google accounts. So when it's all thinking, what we do? A password. A simple password we use. For suppose you're all students. What passwords you will type? Simple. Your name, @ maybe your college last 4-digit numbers, or just give me a second. Yeah, sorry. So simple, it's a first attack. What you perform is a guessing of passwords. Guessing of passwords means if I travel with a person, for suppose I know Srinivas sir. So if I'm going to travel with Srinivas sir, one second, man. Very sorry, people. Yeah. So we're talking about the guessing passwords. So guessing passwords means if I'm traveling with the same sir, so I will see how he puts a password. So you know the features. Simple. Sir will keep a password like Srinivas @ his last 4-digit numbers or last its date of birth. It's all guessing passwords. Girls will take about your father phone numbers or your phone numbers or your date of birth or your college ID numbers. Simple thing. If I try each and every payloads and I'll try to get your Google access. When I get your Google access, how will I'm getting? First, I'll dump all your contacts. Next, I'll get your call registers. Next, if I got in Google access, I'll get into your Drive and Google Photos. We don't know. Everyone will upload your photos into your Google Photos. Why? Why you trust a Google? Why we are trusting Google so much? There is no answer from anyone because people are using Google, so we are using. So we don't see any security features. Simple. So you're trusting Google and going with all your credentials. So you're trusting all of your Googles because Google is not developed any of our friends or your family members. You're blindly, yeah, sorry, the faculty and students also. So everyone, these guessing passwords are everyone. So when we get into this Google accounts, what I'll getting is I can see your current locations and everything. So before going to the another attack, I just want to talk with you all on few purposes. Yeah. Yes, the main part of ethical hacking. So now I'm coming to the main sessions of this hacking. How ethical hacking and hacker thinks and hacking will be done. First thing, reconnaissance. It's nothing but an information gathering. So gathering the information. Next, scanning. We'll scan the information each and every step, and we'll check for any vulnerabilities or any loopholes into the software or anything, and we'll get the we'll get the access to maintain the access, and we'll create the tracks. Now, just I'll give a brief example how it will works. Suppose if I'm a intermediate completed guy, so I was thinking to join in an engineering college. Okay, I get a MCET rank around 10,000. So I look for a best college in AP and Telangana. So I'm getting the information. I'll check in the internet, and from other of my friends, family members, seniors. I'll get some information. What are the top colleges which I'll get from my rank? So I'll get the information around 10 to 15 colleges. So I got the information. Now next step, what I do means I'll check each and every college. Means I'm scanning the thing, scanning all 10 colleges. So what is the placement values and what is the faculty, what is the pass percentage? Everything I'll be scanning. So later I got one college. So I got into a guide college. So I selected a guide college. I got my admission over there. I submitted all my certificates and got admissions. Means I'm gaining my access into the college. So I'm entering into the college. Fine. I need to study for 4 years. So in these 4 years, I was into the college. I'm doing my workshops. I was doing my cultural activities. I'm doing my studies and everything. These are will concern as in maintaining access. So after 4 years, you need to leave your college. So after 4 years, I left my college. I came to my software industries and everything. So you'll be clearing all the tracks. Only your information, your basic information will be there. Basic information in the sense on what day you're joined and what day you're left, some basic informations. That's it. There's a basic oral example to us, but coming to the part of software, how we'll do it. So if I take a software on an application or web application, I'll get the information about the software. First, suppose you can take your college website. So I'll check in a Whozip app. So I got the information when it's purchased, when it is launched, when the domain is purchased, and everything. Basic information: who purchased it, who like phone numbers also will get. So I'll take the basic information each and everything. Next, I'll scan in the application. I'll scan in the applications to check any loophole is there or not. So I'm looking for a loophole. In one point of time, I'm getting a loophole into the website. So now what I will do means I will create a payloads and I will create a script and I'll insert into the software, so website. So I'll send that script into the website means, see, the website is connected to the database, see, website, server, and database. So the request is going from site client to the server to the database. This website is stored in a database, and every information of a college details and base. So what we are talking is when I send any request from the website to the database, what will do means I will write a code to escape from the server because we use a firewalls to stop the unwanted threats and everything. I will overcome it and I will go to the database. Now I gained the access from the website. So now what I will do, I'll get all your admin details, admin credentials, students details, students information, each and everything. Now in the maintaining access only, we'll get everything. If I got access to get into the database, I can edit the data, I can create the data, I can remove everything, whatever in the database. Later, I'm coming out of the website. What I'll do means, first I'll change my IP address, everything, whatever I came into the things, I'll clear it, everything, and I'll come out. But the thing is, in the log files or anywhere, the cybercrime department will catch it and they'll come back to us. So why ethical hacking is necessary? Ethical hacking. See, you're talking about ethical hacking and everything. People are getting hacked the computer systems and the websites and the companies. To protect the companies or to protect the softwares, we use the ethical hackers. So what does the ethical hackers will do? In the industry, these ethical hackers are named as security analysts, security consultants, and some other posts will be there. So what they will do, as a basic information from my side, I'll do a vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Means I'll create a set of rules for my attacks. I'll get the total access of the application from the software company. So what I'll do, I'll try to attack each and every loopholes, each and everything in the website, and I'll generate a report here in this place, in this code. I'm going to enter into the database. So please secure this code. So I'll write the report and submit to the company. So they will again reprogram it and then they'll into the servers. So defense in depth strategy. To achieve this, organization need to implement a defense in path strategy by penetrating into their networks and to estimate vulnerabilities and expose them. Simple. Penetration is nothing but doing attacks. See, I'll just explain what is vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Vulnerability assessment means you're just knowing there is a vulnerability in the website. Penetration testing means you're attacking the website and getting the details. So in comes in the defense attacks, we'll go for a penetration testing. We will check each and everything and we'll again report it and we'll get the actions. So now I'll go for a how to secure your Android mobile. Why? Because everyone carries an Android mobile and iPhone. So how to be secure? How to get a security from it? So I'll just give a demo to secure the things. Just bear for me for another 1 minute. I'll be creating a APK and I'll show you live. Ma'am, can you occupy me for just 2 minutes? I'll coming back to I'll create a payload here.
Tell me, Tarun.
Yeah,
Tarun sir,
ma'am.
okay, sir, continue.
I hope all of you are enjoying the session. You're understanding what Tarun is saying. And it's a very important session for all of us because even if you are not computer specialists, we need to know all the more. Not just how to, we're not talking about how to hack a website or somebody's mail ID or something, but how to prevent yourself and support yourself from being hacked. And that's why I'm sure all of you are following, faculty and students. Thank you once again for registering. Please register in more numbers tomorrow because tomorrow we have two very interesting sessions. One by a professor from a very reputed college in Tamil Nadu and another one by a professional from Andhra University, our own Dr. Lalita Bhaskari. So please register in large numbers also tomorrow. Today only Mr. Tarun will take up the session, but tomorrow there'll be two sessions. Please be there and take the benefit of these knowledge sharing sessions.
Thank you, ma'am. Taking a little bit of time. I'll check some question and answers from students or faculty.
Let us see, that's good.
Yeah. So you have any questions?
Sir,
So when you, yeah, yes, sir.
George Gabriel Richard asked one question. To secure our bloggings,
To secure our
belongings,
blogging.
belongings, I mean,
Okay.
things. How to secure the
Okay.
things?
I mean, it's in the networking or your internet or normal life, sir. So what exactly with?
No, that was a response to the first question you asked. Why do you do that? No, that was the response. It was not actually a question which George was asking. In the beginning, you asked some questions. No, that was a response to that, right? I think we have one person raise the hand. Can we allow them to talk, Tarun?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Mr. Srinu, that's the login name. We'll allow them to talk. Yes, Mr. Srinu?
Ma'am.
You may talk. Mr. Srinu R, you raise your hand. Okay, if he's not coming in, there's Maria Kumar, we'll allow to talk. Maria Kumar, please unmute your phone, audio and you can talk. You can ask a question straight away.
Maria Kumar.
Yeah. Before talking, I just want to tell the students why I'm asking questions means I'm telling a basic level of security. It's to secure your mobile phones, your laptops, and everything. Because especially for girls, nowadays they're facing so many issues in cyber attacks. So do you have any questions to improve or secure anything? I will just answer from my knowledge. Just
somebody who raised their hand and somebody who's unmuted the phone. The login name is welcome. I don't know what's the name. Please ask your question.
Is it possible that the keep as the safety locks in Android phones?
Please
Sorry,
repeat the question. There
yeah.
was a break.
Actually, is it possible to crack the fingerprints which we keep in our phones for the safety?
Crack the fingerprints.
Fingerprint. Yeah, we'll be keeping fingerprints in our phone as the logs. So is it possible that hackers can decode that also?
Yes.
How can you can you explain or elaborate a bit?
Yeah. So I cannot explain the things because it's a confidential thing. But I will tell an example. So example in
Otherwise,
sense.
for all
Yeah.
you know, others might start hacking, no? That's a good
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
That's a good answer, Tarun.
See, you know, iPhone, Apple is the most secure thing in recent generations.
Yeah.
Nowadays, like before few years back, uh, Apple has given the fingerprint access. There is a hacker who is from Netherlands, I think. So I cannot recall his name. When the phone has been released, he just taken hour to crack a fingerprint and get an access into the mobile phone. And a simple example, I'll go for it. Nowadays, people are getting locking by your Apple iPhones. You'll go for a Vizag Daba Gardens. You'll go for any shops. How to unlock my phone?
Yes.
So there are softwares to crack your fingerprints, your passwords, and everything.
True.
Facial
But
expressions
we have,
also.
we have in our family, we have 6 iPhones. We never take it anywhere else except to an authorized Apple, iPhone. This thing. Sure.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
That's very nice because we need to protect ourselves.
Yes.
We cannot trust any other people to get access into your personal life.
Yes. Are you continuing a question, Ma? Whoever raised the hand before and asked the question?
No, I'm done, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. We have a question from Varaprasad Saripilli. Varaprasad Saripilli, we've allowed you to talk and you can unmute your phone and please shoot off your question to Tarun.
Sir,
Yes.
Tarun, sir, good morning. Hello.
Very good morning.
Sir,
Very good morning, sir.
Is there a chance to hack a Apple firewall system?
Easily. Now I'm going to show these things how to I can't show the process, but I will show you how the process will done.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
There is a question Nagandla Himaja has raised, but before that, Shruti is asking, how do we recognize when our phone gets hacked? Is there other identifications that we know that our phone is hacked?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll be showing that now in a live experience. We'll go for another question.
There is one question by Nazreen Alfaz, and she says, I've heard that universities offer courses on cybersecurity. If yes, then how do we approach it? Because you've also done so many. Will we have jobs enough for that after we finish those?
Yes, definitely. I'll answer this question at the end of the session because I just prepared for it also, how to be a security consultant in a private software.
So Nazreen Alfaz, that your question will come at the end. We'll now allow Himaja to ask her question. She's already unmuted. Himaja.
Hi, sir. Good
Hello.
morning.
Yeah, very good morning.
How can we secure our internet? Hello?
Can you? Yeah, tell me.
Yes, Himaja, continue.
How can you secure the internet?
How can you secure the internet?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll explain it now. See, when you're using a Wi-Fi network or a Wi-Fi in your house, so
Yes,
what
sir.
do? You're in a house and you have a Wi-Fi connection. So I'm a new member in your house. Then just ask for your Wi-Fi. So what you will do?
I will give the Wi-Fi password to you.
Yeah, Wi-Fi password,
And that's it.
username and password, right?
Yes, sir.
There is a issue with this only. People will think only a Wi-Fi name, username, and password to get an access into the Wi-Fi. But there is another thing. We people doesn't consider our routers is a major part. Your routers access has a major part in this. So it's a like a suggestion to everyone to check your routers. So what you'll do, you'll having a simple IP address for your routers, 192.168.1.1 or 1.0. So when you get in it, so you'll get a like login page. So what you'll do, there is a simple thing to get into your router login address is admin. It's a default thing. Whenever you buy a router, you'll get an access into it. People will not change the router access. What I do
Sir?
means, yeah,
Can I speak in Telugu?
yeah, sure.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మన ఇంటర్నెట్ ని వేరే వాళ్ళు హ్యాక్ చేస్తారు కదా సార్, దాని నుంచి ప్రొటెక్ట్ ఎలా చేసుకోవచ్చు?
అదేనమ్మా నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నా. ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ బేసిక్ థింగ్. ఓకే,
సార్.
యా.
Maybe that question you can answer in Telugu, Tarun, because Imaja seems more comfortable in Telugu.
ఫైన్ అమ్మా, సింపుల్ ఏం లేదమ్మా. మీరు రూటర్ యూజ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తామంటే మనం వైఫై నెట్వర్క్ కి యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఒకటే చూసుకుంటాం. బట్ రౌటర్ కి ఒక యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ రౌటర్ యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ అనేది మీకు కూడా తెలియదు. ఎందుకంటే బికాస్ యూ నెవర్ రౌటర్ కి మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే లైక్ సపోజ్ ఏసీటీ ఫైబర్ నెట్ చేశాడు, వాడు వచ్చి మీకు రౌటర్ ఇచ్చి మేడం దీంట్లో లాగిన్ అవ్వండి, దీంట్లో యూజర్ నేమ్ పాస్వర్డ్ పెట్టండి అంటే అంతే, అదొకటే చూస్తారు మీరు. బట్ నాలాంటి వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడంటే నేను ఫస్ట్ రౌటర్ యొక్క ఐపీ అడ్రస్ చెక్ చేస్తా. ఐపీ అడ్రస్ చెక్ చేసి రౌటర్ యొక్క డిఫాల్ట్ క్రెడెన్షియల్స్ నేను చెక్ చేసుకుంటా. సో డిఫాల్ట్ క్రెడెన్షియల్స్ నాకు ఎప్పుడైతే తెలుస్తాయో ఐ విల్ బి గెటింగ్ ఇన్ టు యాక్సెస్ టు యువర్ రౌటర్. ఈ రౌటర్లోకి నాకు యాక్సెస్ వచ్చింది అంటే ఐడియా వచ్చింది కదా, మొత్తం నీ వైఫై యొక్క టోటల్ థింగ్స్ ఐ కెన్ బి హ్యాండ్లింగ్. దీంట్లో మేజర్ పార్ట్ కూడా చెప్తాను. వెన్ ఎవర్ మీరు ఒక మొబైల్ ఫోన్ని మీ వైఫైకి కనెక్ట్ చేశారని అయితే మీ మొబైల్ ఫోన్ యొక్క మ్యాక్ అడ్రస్ అండ్ ఐపీ అడ్రస్ విల్ బి స్టోర్డ్ ఇన్ యువర్ రౌటర్. ఓకే
ఓకే సార్.
అండ్ మీరు ఏ రిక్వెస్ట్ పంపించినా ఫస్ట్ ఆ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వెళ్తుంది? యువర్ మొబైల్ router to the tower. హలో, వినిపిస్తుందమ్మా?
చెప్పండి.
ఎప్పుడైనా సరే మీరు రిక్వెస్ట్ లైక్ బ్రౌజింగ్ చేస్తున్నా ఏం చేస్తున్నా ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఏమవుతుంది, రిక్వెస్ట్ విల్ సెండ్ త్రూ యువర్ మొబైల్ ఫోన్ టు ద రౌటర్ టు ద tower and to the whatever location you're sending, and it will get back in the same direction. Now to secure it, what you do means, see, change your router into like now WPS and WPA2 are more hackable. So what you need to do is you need to upgrade your router and change your default admin username passwords to your strong passwords. Then it will be secured.
Thank you, sir.
So for all the users, for all the participants, what I mean is whenever you use on Wi-Fi in your home, just go and change your present default username passwords to a strong username passwords. Then whenever any other person will try to hack into your Wi-Fi networks, they cannot do, because when you use a strong password, it takes many hours to decode it.
Thank you, sir.
You're very right. Now, Firoz will ask a number of questions, Tarun, on the Q&A box. Can she ask that? You can see whether you'll take the question now or, as you said, certain later question. Firoz, please continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So there is a question from George, sir. Is there any way that our phones can be hacked without installing any software on the client device?
Yes, ma'am. Without installing, we can do by sending a link. By sending a link, I can hack your mobiles. But to overcome it, you need to install a strong antivirus. If you use a strong antivirus, whenever pass a link to your mobile phone or to your network, the firewalls will block the links and they will destroy it. So I will explain it to you clearly. Now I got the access to my some other things. I will be sharing my screen. Sorry, sir. I'm going to the session now. Yeah.
Going to continue the session, Tarun, now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So the remaining questions we'll reserve for the end, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Number of questions by Vanaja and others we'll ask at the end. Okay. Please listen to the session and after that. Thank you.
Fine.
Tarun,
Now
sir, please
people
start
can
the session, sir.
Yeah. So can you
so
hear me,
many
sir? Now.
waiting for that session.
Yeah. Can you see my mobile phone? It's a mobile my phone. You can see it, right?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. So what I did, I just created a APK, means Android application, and I sent it to my mobile phone and I installed it. Now, what I has done, just install the application without someone's knowledge. I got an access to my mobile phone. So what will done? There is a webcam stream. Sorry. Okay, okay, fine. I'll go with a dump of my call logs. Maybe I'm having problem with the network issues. So recently I practiced it and I dumped my call logs. So if I give an option in this dump call log, so here is my call log. So each and every call, how many minutes I have talked, how many seconds, and everything will be recorded and getting the option. Why I am showing this means because if I send an application to Srinivas sir or any other one, I can remotely access his phone. These are pictures when I taken from my phone. See, you can see my phone is nothing like there is no options like there is no running applications inside it. But I'm having an access remotely access to my Android phone. How? Thus, I created an application. I just dumped my application into my mobile phone.
Yes, sir. I installed the application, sir.
Yeah,
Chant.apk.
fine. You installed it, sir. Sorry. I installed in my phone and I'm showing.
Okay, sir. I'm also installed that, sir.
So due to some collisions, so ఇద్దరం ఒకేసారి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయడం వల్ల ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చినటువంటి.
May I remove it, sir?
Yeah. Please remove it, sir. సార్ మీరు రిమూవ్ చేశారా సార్?
No, sir.
మీరు అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసేయండి.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I don't know whose application is this, but I successfully dumped my call log. Sir, I think this is your mobile.
Sir. That's my mobile, sir.
Yeah. Maybe these are your numbers which are tried.
Yes, sir. All these are my numbers.
Yeah. Fine, sir. Do one thing, just uninstall it. I'll show them from my phone.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So one question, sir.
Yeah.
Where you are seeing all these things? In which screen you are seeing all these things?
In my desktop, ma'am.
Okay, you have already developed an application, so you can see in your desktop.
Yeah.
There
Yes.
Okay, thank
So
you, sir.
I'll express the process, how each and everything. Just want to show you how this thing is going to happen, and I'll explain the process now. Sir, have you uninstalled it, sir? Hello. Srinivas, sir? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Sir, మీరు uninstall చేశారా?
No, sir, not at. It's not there options how to uninstall it.
Okay, it's not there in your option.
That application is not visible in apps, sir.
Fine then. Okay, I'll explain it. Fine. People, have you seen this now, right? These are the call histories of Srinivas, sir. He is now in Vizag and I am in some other place. But I'm getting all the basic information, means our mobile call log from his mobile. And same thing here. There are so many options. Webcam chart, webcam list. I can stream your webcam without accessing your mobile. So when you use your mobile, you don't see your cam is on, but in the background, your cam will be working, and I can see your video here. I can take screenshots. I can share your screen, and more important thing, I can go to your mobile phone, inside your mobile phone. Means I can go into your settings. I can change your setting options. I can access your SD cards. Everything I can do here. Here's some options which I'll get, and I can check your GPS location, everything. So how this is possible? Means I just created a APK which I inserted a code to compromise all your system and to get access into my server. So what I did, I'll show it again when installing the application. So don't worry, sir, nothing will happen.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I'm just uninstalling this application. So application has to be uninstalled and I sent this application to Sjcw sir. So I'm installing in my mobile. Install anyway. Done. Is there. So I'm giving access. Done. So simple thing it happened. I just take a mobile from a friend or from a colleague from sir. I just inserted application and just created and closed it. So in this option, what I did means whenever application is installed, I want to hide the application from the person who I installed. So same thing happened to the sir. Application has been installed and
Yes, sir. The icon is not visible in the screen.
yeah.
And in
So
settings
there is an option in the application. So I just hide the application from your side.
okay, sir.
So I just hacked your mobile phone and I got your call histories. I can get your contact list. I can go for your pictures and everything.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So
Right.
I cannot go further because these are the destructive things.
Yes, sir.
If you learn, people can get access. So now my phone has been accessed.
Yes, sir.
I'll try to dump my call log and I'll show you clearly. Yeah. 06. Yeah. So this is my call log. You can see my recent phones. Like, yeah. Last call I just talked with Sjcw sir and Sarath. So recent calls, here the recent list.
Okay.
So everything, how many seconds I've been talking, what time, and everything. Not only that. Further, I'll go for another thing. Yeah. Dump calls. Webcam stream. Let me check whether it's going to on or not. Yeah. The mobile phone webcam is not yet on from here, but due to some small network issues, it doesn't play. It's trying to get the access from my mobile and it will play the things. I'm just closing it. Next, we'll go for another thing to get my GPS location. Okay, there's an API issue, so I'll try to dump my contacts. Contacts web form. So these are the things we can do. So if people can see how I hack my system, I'll just I'll show that the same contact list. So I cannot go further to enter into my mobile phone and I can't show anything. So how to secure this? Just coming to the security part, how you can secure? Yes, simple. Use a best antivirus. I'm just going to uninstall the application and I'll try to install it again. How my antivirus work? Simple. I just trying to install. Just I got a pop-up. Means Play product doesn't recognize that apps developer. The development sometimes is unsafe. So whenever you get these kind of pop-ups, please don't install these applications. For your show, but I'm going for install anyway. It's
Sir,
going to
your
install.
screen is not sharing, sir.
Okay, not shared. Oh, sorry. So my internet security, it's detecting a malware and it's showing me threat detected. Please don't install this. So before, like I just want to show a demo. That's why I installed this application into my system. Now I'm going to delete it from the basic one. Done. So no application has been installed. So while having this, what are the things will be facing issues? So before, one of our fellow student has asked me, so when our mobile phone is hacked, how can you detect whether your mobile phone is hacked or not? Simple thing. So when I'm using your mobile phone remotely, what the thing is going on is, because when you see your mobile phone, it's in the same thing, but in the background, the applications will be running. So when the applications are running, the phone will get heat up. Suddenly your phone is getting heated up and everything will gone. And some other things like your WhatsApps and your mails will be accessing by some other people. So in these futures, you cannot say 100% whether your phone is hacked or not. Because when I concentrated on you people, like if I concentrated, if my client or my thread or anything is a Srinivas sir, what I'll do means I'll clearly observe how Srinivas sir will be doing his social activities and everything. Now I'll try to insert an application without knowing him. The same thing happened. He installed the application and didn't see the application over there. He tries to uninstall it, but he couldn't find anywhere in the icons. So what he should do? Simple thing. Just go for the settings. Go for your application management. Here you can see, because you people know what are the applications you have been installed, what are the default applications are in your mobile phone. So you need to check each and every application. So is there any unwanted application is there or not with a different type of names. So I'm checking each and everything. So I couldn't find anything. There is a application like main activity. I never installed this application. I don't know what is this. So within a second, you just need to uninstall that application. When you uninstall this application, here my application will be closed. Metaprinter session 8 has been closed. Died means your phone is safe. There is another thing to protect your mobile phone. Please, sorry, there is a disturbance over there. Please install your applications only from a Play Store and only from an Apple Store. Why? Because hackers like me or some other people, they crack the application, they'll insert a malware into the applications and I'll insert it, like I'll send it to Google. So here I can see simple, you can know WhatsApp. Okay. WhatsApp APK. So here in WhatsApp APK, first they'll show this from the website, from the origin website and the Play Store. Down you'll go for APK, pure APK runs. What here will do means, I will get the APK and I'll do a I'll do a backend code and I'll insert a malware into the application and I'll send it to the same APK. These are the third-party applications. So when you try to install this application, here you cannot find any of security issues. But when you install the application, what I will get means I can see whatever things you're doing in your phone. Your messages, your calls, even I can record your calls and everything. How? Because you installed a malware into your system, I can access each and everything, whatever you're doing and everything. So is there any questions from the side? Just want to clear it.
Sir, questions like, are these kind of applications are available in Play Store or are attached with the application files that we install from Play Store? The malwares which are they are attached to the applications that we install from the Play Store? There is one question.
Can you repeat the question,
shall I
ma'am?
repeat shall I repeat?
Yes, yes.
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 Whenever we are downloading applications from Play Store, is there any way that these malware applications are attached to those applications?
No,
Are
ma'am.
these kind of okay?
Why? Because Play Store, there is a automation and there is an artificial intelligence which is working in the Play Store and Google. They will run each and every applications every second. Is there any malware found? Immediately it will detect and it will delete the application from the Play Store only. So nowadays you have seen so many of applications from the Play Store has been deleted from cam scanner. It is all because they are collecting our personal information without knowing us. Okay.
Next question, yes, sir. Good. Thank you, sir. If my location is in off status, if the mobile's location is in off status, can hacker access my location?
Yes, ma'am. So inbuilt, there is a location you can go for an GPS, RGPS. So you can search in the Google difference between a GPS and RGPS. So GPS, it works every second. You'll get the exact pin location. But RGPS, it's in a mobile phone only. But you don't need to or enable the GPS or anything. It's pre-installed in your mobile phone. Whenever you go, the departments like whoever accessing your mobile phone, having a huge knowledge on GPS tracking, so he can access your mobile, your device.
So RGPS is the better option.
No. I'm just explaining how hacker can hack your things. Simple.
Okay. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Whenever you're having you're using a Google, you can open your Google Maps and enable your GPS. If you're not using any GPS, please off your GPS and your Bluetooth. That's it.
Okay. Next, can we hide MAC address of our mobile if we are using VPN and accessing internet in our mobile?
Yeah. So when you use your VPNs, means if you purchased a premium IPM VPN, what it do means I think who asked this question will have a knowledge on VPNs, virtual private networks. I think so. So can I
Yes.
explain what is a VPN or anything, because many people can understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, VPN is nothing virtual private network. It is a clone to your phone. Means me as a Tarun Kumar, I'm having some features. I'm having a number. If I have my mission, I'm having a MAC ID, sorry, MAC address and IP address. So whenever I get into internet will take means the router, which is gathering your information, your MAC address and your IP address is stored in the routers, and it's sending to the databases or servers, whether you were requesting. So here what happens is, whenever you try on VPNs, it will mask your MAC address and IP address from the others. If my original IP address is 12345 and MAC address some 192 something will be there. So what this premium VPNs will do means, it will mask, means my IP address 12345, it will convert it into some ABC 12356 something like that, and the MAC address will be changed. That's why many of them see your movies. Whenever people are tracking, you'll get to know like they're using VPNs, and the location is from several countries, instance. So you can mask, you can close your MAC address and IP address, but you should have a deep knowledge on VPNs and your systems. When you're having a deep knowledge, you can do it.
Okay. So is it necessary that we need to change the passwords frequently in order to keep our device secure?
Yes, man. Every month you need to change your passwords. Why I'm telling this is my mentor. So when I started my company, I have a mentor who is working as an director in Qualcomm. So he's a cybersecurity expert, and we're having a conversation with all the experts, and we're talking these password issues. See, when a password, there is two things I just want to tell you. Password should be a strong password which contains your capital letters, numericals, and special ones. Why we are creating this? Means if I'm a hacker, I will try to hack your systems. Suppose Srinivas email ID is known to me. So I'll try to insert an email and I'm trying for password attacks. So here I'll do some brute force attack. Means I'm having some set of some crores, 1 crore of passwords which are sequential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, next 3, 2, 4, 4, 5. So these are some lakhs of files I'm inserting and I'm getting a brute force attack. So here what happens means, when you created a loose password, means for example, Tarun@123. This comes under alphabetics and numerics. So I'll try permutations and combinations in my system. Maybe it takes 1 hour or 2 hours. Later, my payloads will run. Later, I'll get a password. That's why we should create a strong password to overcome this hacking. And you ask me, man, why we should change our passwords? Simple, man. Basically, we are humans. We are into only one thing. How many accounts do you use? You use only a single password for all of them. I think I'm right. I think so.
Yes, generally, yes.
Yeah. How many accounts you use? Every Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, your bank accounts, everything. You use only one password. Why? Because before I told that if I got an access to your Google account, I can access your
All other accounts.
yes. How? Because in your systems, your browser, it will store your data. Means whenever you type your password instance, please, can I save this password? Chrome wants to save this password and everything.
Yes.
Just 1 second. Sorry for the disturbance. So when you just created a strong password and you try to things like, sorry, I'm just going from out of the box. Thing is, when I got into the access to your Google account, your Google Chrome will save all your passwords. There is an option that's a USB attack. So when I inserted a USB into your system, it automatically runs and it will capture all your usernames and passwords, and it will display my things. So please don't save your passwords in your system. And next one, please update your passwords every repeatedly for month, and use a different passwords for different accounts.
Is there any way that if we are not connected to any network, then our phones or laptops are hackable?
If you're not connected to the internet, that means that's only right.
No, we cannot. That they cannot be hackable.
Yes. If you just want to
Yeah.
be a secure from this world, go and use Nokia 6611 phones. Yeah, like
Okay.
before into 2000, so use a small phone, Nokia phone. Nothing can be hacked from these devices.
Okay.
Whenever you are connected to an internet, you're into surveillance from so many people. Next
So
question.
to secure our Google accounts, we need to have strong passwords.
Strong passwords and talking to about the Google accounts, everyone try to uh, keep a two-factor authentication. Why? When I try to log into your passwords and when I try to get your email address and access, when I get your password also, if you use a two-factor authentication in your mobile, it will send an authentication code. And if you type this into the website only, then you'll get an access into a Google account. So we are having so many security issues. So try to enable your two-factor authentication in your Gmail and your Facebook. So
Sir, iPhones are hackable?
yeah, everything can be hackable. I just created a APK, right? The same thing I can create an iPhone app.
Okay. How much is this Linux-based systems are vulnerable compared to Windows?
Yes. It's a beautiful question. Actually, I was waiting for these questions. Is there any students? Oh, all students are right. Which application? Yeah. Which software or which operating system is best operating system in the world? If you ask a question, I prefer Linux. If may ask why? Simple. When you use in Windows is an user friendly. Means you need to install an application. There is a .exe file. Means it's an executable file which is executing in your system. Means you're giving all access to your system to execute that file. For example, I just created a same like an APK. I just created .exe file and I inserted into the system, and I can try to hack your system, same like an Android. Why this happens? When you execute a file in a system, it will execute it into the down level of your kernel. Means there's a kernel level, means the heart of the computer. It will install into the depth level of your systems. So that's why I can access your computer also. So that's why many vulnerabilities are found in Windows. You can see recently, 2 years back, we have a ransomware attack, which is hacked through a ransomware only for Windows 7 and 8 in the basic versions. Why? What happened? Because there are no updates from Microsoft to Windows 7 and Windows XP. Updates has been closed. So the attackers did a waterfall method. They created an application. They attack, and they searched for Windows 7 systems into the network. When they found the Windows 7 system, they directly attack the system without knowledge and they'll encrypt the whole your system. I think many of your people have known about the ransomware attacks. So by this, ransomware attacks will earn. Same thing as on iOS, it means your Mac and everything. But coming to the Linux, we do not install any applications into the Linux software, Linux OS. We just run application. Simple. Here I just trying to, I'll show you this. Just give me a second. I'll share the screen. So there are applications I have installed, but in this Kali Linux, what I do, means in the Linux software, what I do means I will run the systems. How? Simple. One second, it's taking the time. Yeah. These are all the softwares which I have dumped here. So to run the softwares, I don't have any options like any labels, shortcuts in the Linux. So these are all the applications, but so I cannot access without running it. How? So here, if I go for an defat track or shellfish, I'll show the example of Njiro. I need to access that application. So what I do is Njiro. So I got into the Njiro application. So the application Njiro. There is a codes to go for it. So then I just run the application. These things will done only in the Linux commands, Linux only, because it runs only on command base. And the same thing when you go for an Windows, you need to install the application and you need to run. That's why the best operating system in the world will go for an Linux.
So we recently heard about a wallpaper of sunsetting creating a boot loop in Android phones.
Okay.
How is that possible, and how can we protect our device from such things?
So can you come again, ma'am? Question, please.
Recently we heard about a wallpaper of sunsetting, creating a boot loop in Android phones. How that is possible, and how can we protect our device from such things?
Yeah, ma'am. See, when you take a picture from your mobile, suppose nowadays mobiles can capture about 8 MB of pixel size. Before coming to this generation, when you click a picture, it takes around 1 MB or 500 KB. That's it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So now what happened is these pics are taken from a DSLR. They're around, it takes around 50 to 60 MB, even taking 100 MB space to capture that scene. So that much pixels, because when you capture 100 MB size of a picture, it combines a lot of pixels and it will give if you go zoom, you'll get a clear thing in the picture. So when you try to take that picture and insert it into your wallpaper, what happens is, I think you are the faculty, ma'am.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, you may know RAM and RAM in the systems, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you inserted a wallpaper in your phone, see, the system will take around, the OS will take around, if you're using a 4 GB of RAM, the only operating system will take 2 GB of RAM if you've gone through
Yes.
it in RAM access. So there are so many applications running background to access to run your mobile. So when you created, when you given 100 MB or 50 MB place for a wallpaper, what is the internal RAM and system will take a booting access, means they'll try to restart. Recently, I have read this article in
Yes.
news, like news times now. So they're given a solution. When you try to keep a picture in a wallpaper, make it as a minimal size. So your system
Okay.
acts like a human. So when you insert so many things, it will try to restart it. And when your RAM is blocked, what you will do? Will go for an task manager will kill all the tasks. The same thing, or Android will back up. It will run, and so many the boot access will run. So that's why there's given a solution to minimize the picture size.
Okay, sir.
I
Thank
think
you.
I cleared. I think so.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, someone has seen a question. Sir, also please explain me about footprinting. So footprinting, yeah, is like I already told you, reconnaissance, information gathering, and footprinting. It all comes under one thing. Means it's a Vanaja Chala. Same thing, Amma.
Yes.
If I am going to have a footprint of you, I will follow each and every footprint of your things. Means whatever you're doing in your life. So what web you're accessing, what you're doing, the step-by-step process, what you're doing. This all comes under footprint. Means information gathering from your side.
Yes,
It's
you're
clear.
right.
Yeah. Sir, hacking is considered as a subject and thus confined to ethical hacking. Yeah. Ethical, actually, the hacking word came from, means if you go for an all lessons, it takes another 3 hours of time. But I'll explain a short subject. First, the hacking is done for in power plants. In another country, they hack the system of the power plant. They given an overdose. The plant has been blasted. Then the government had issued ethical hackers to check if there anyone is trying to hack your systems. So then the ethical hackers, means the security consultants and security analysts, security architects that came into the life. So what they will do means, whenever they build an application, the first architect will check, is there any place, like if architect means, each and everything has been designed by the architects. So whenever he write a designing, he'll try, okay, in this place this attack will be happening. So it will be connected to the security consultant, security analyst. They will check and they will write which attack will be happened, and they'll give the recommendations for it. So in this, I'm talking only for an ethical hacking. When you do all those things, what happened? No one can try to hack your systems with a basic knowledge. Laterally, just I want to share things. The one who can hack it is only can secure it. తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే ఎవరైతే సిస్టమ్ ని హ్యాక్ చేయగలరో వాళ్ళే దాన్ని సెక్యూర్ చేయగలరు. At last, I will tell you how this industrial ethical hacking and industrial jobs will be done. I'll talk it in the later sessions. As you're opening a Google account in your Android device, what is the probability of the account to be hacked? So whenever you opened your Google account on your Android device, it's okay. Use it in your own Android device, not with the other friends or whenever you go for a net cave. Don't try to access your Google accounts or your social networkings or your banking sites, because there is a keyloggers which will record all your keystrokes, and they can get your passwords and usernames. Use your own mobile use your own mobile things. You can be safe. Sir, hacking through Tor can be transferable. Please explain. Sir, Tor browser is only used to get an access into the dark web. So it's a different concept. Talking from going for other concept. Simple. Tor browser is used to access only a dark web, onion sites. My location is in off status, and I also not allowed to access location details. Can a hacker access my locations? I think I already given an answer for it. How to change the router passwords, sir? Just go for a router IP address, go in a default admin. There inside you can get change password, you can change there. Are these kinds of application available in Play Store or attacked with application? Sir, I just created an application in my website, like in my system. I am having a course, so no one will be giving access to these applications, but they are applications. What kind of applications means? They are parental applications. Parental applications are in the Play Store. What they'll do means, for the kids, they'll install into the system of a kid's phone. So they'll check and access whatever they're accessing, whatever they're doing. So they can check for it. So they're having a premium versions. They need to buy the premium applications, then they need to use it. Sir, you can show us an example for hacked email. Sorry, sir, it's a unethical thing. I can't show in a legal like in this platforms. What type of rat used to develop this application? This is also a privacy questions I cannot answer. Other than Play Store, how far the open source software applications are secure, like Android laptop? If you trust, you can go, because nothing in the internet, you cannot trust anything. If you are trustful for these applications, you may go, sir. Satish, surfing through Tor browser can transferable. I think I already answered it. Is Metasploit good for Android hacking? Metasploit is nothing but accessing the console of the system. It's a different concept, sir, because there are people, students, we cannot access these all things into the session. Sir, we recently heard about wallpaper. Yeah. So how will you know email or WhatsApp is hacked? So coming to the part of WhatsApp, I just want to tell these things. People, are you aware that WhatsApp will be hacked or not? How many can say that WhatsApp is a vulnerable application? Just give me your answers in a chat box.
Can be hacked, I'm sure.
Yes. Many of the people using WhatsApp GB. There is an application called WhatsApp GB. WhatsApp is monitored, can be hacked, it can be hacked, yes, and will, yes. People are always they're updated. So why it's, I can explain it. See, there are two answers from my side. Just from your knowledge, you can take it. There is a WhatsApp. There is another application called WhatsApp GB. They're having same features, but in the main WhatsApp, you cannot go for an back. Means you cannot change your dates. You cannot change your scene things. You cannot change anything. But in the WhatsApp GB, you can change everything. The thing is different is nothing but WhatsApp and WhatsApp GB. Only the name is different. You can call, you can WhatsApp call from this WhatsApp to WhatsApp GB. You can call a video call from this to this. So WhatsApp is a official application from the Facebook now, but WhatsApp is an unofficial application, but the WhatsApp GB having the same features of WhatsApp and getting access to each and everything. That means this WhatsApp features, this WhatsApp source code has been came out from other sources, and they are using it because nothing is secure in this one. But coming to the part of an ethical hackers, as I am an ethical hacker, I should tell what will happen in this. Maybe I'm having a 60 or 50% of knowledge in securities, but who works in a multinational companies like Facebook, WhatsApp, Amazon, Google, they are having some extraordinary skills of ethical hacking. They'll try to protect each and everything. When a new issue found in a when a new bug is found in an application, they will immediately within a hour, within a minute, they will close the applications. So that's why the people will be working. That's why you're getting so many updates in a WhatsApp. For 2 days, you'll be getting an update for the WhatsApp. That's the main purpose. Yeah. Sir, how we know our email act? Mac charger changer in Kali Linux with VPN can make us anonymous. What precautions should one take to keep mobile safe? Please don't give your mobile phones to your friends or anyone. Simple. If they want to use your mobile phone, just open a dial pad, give them after the call, please take your mobile. That's it. Just please secure by letter, like I already, yes ma'am.
Tarun,
Yes, ma'am.
already Ms. Nazreen had asked earlier, what are the courses and job prospects and all that? Can you answer that
Fine,
question?
fine. I'll go for that now.
Thank you.
Yeah, as per the internet crime report, I just want to show this. Whenever you find any attacks, means your bank transactions has been hacked, or your Facebook or your mobile, anything will be hacked. Just go for this website and just raise a complaint in it. Yeah, it's an IC3, Internet Crime Complaint Center, which all the cybercrime attacks and cybercrime reports will be considered in this Federal Bureau of Investigation. If you have any attacks will be happened in your mobile phone or your bank accounts, you just file a complaint over here. So as we're talking about the attacks for last 5 years, you can see the numbers, how it's increased. In 2015, it may be 2,88,000, but into the 2019, there are 3.5 billion attacks is happening. So why I'm telling this crime rate and everything? Yeah, ethical hackers was becoming vulnerable in India. Just want to share this thing. At present, global market intelligence firm NASSCOM and IDC predicts the requirement of 1,88,000 security professionals in 2012. But at present, there are only certified professionals in India is 22,000. There are 77,000 of lack of ethical hackers. Means they need so many ethical hacker professionals to in the software industry. But in 2012, they need 1,88,000, but there are only 22,000 in the cybersecurity field. There are lack of 77,000. We are talking about 2012, but when we are in 2020, you can think how many number of security jobs are vacant. It's up to your mark because there are lakhs of people. This here are some of the jobs. First, you want to enter into a security domain or security field after your BTech. You need to study penetration testing, VAPT, security applications, application security. First, you need to learn vulnerability assessment. That's the one kind of job. And second, you need to learn penetration testing. These are the basic things you can get into the software industry easily. Many of them, for the example, I can tell you OWASP top 10. You study the top 10 vulnerability applications, you can get a security job so easy. So after that, maybe tomorrow we are having a network securities. There is a network securities at the end, application securities, Android securities, code reviews. In the security domain only, there are hundreds of courses. Each one is different from others. If you try to learn one topic, you can get a job easily into the software industry. As from my side, I just completed my first, I joined as in a company with VAPT only, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. Later, I learned network securities. Later, I learned code review, means code side hacking. So I updated myself on each and everything. As you're freshers, you need to do simple, learn hacking in the sense of ethical hacking. Go for only vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, because network security is a huge part. If you're good at networking, like top 10, top 7 layers, network layers, if you're good at all network layers, network security is too easy. But if you want to join in the software in a security field, you need to go for an VAPT. It's easy. Later, you can go for this one also, forensic investigations, forensic things. These are all of the jobs are available in the industry. Let me tell you clearly one thing. Why software, in the software industry, why security jobs are more important and more secure. Just for an information, recently in my BTech, there is only a Java and C. When I passed out, after 2 years, there is a language like there are different Python. Python is there, but they're not ever implemented. Only people are going to Java, .NET, and everything. Later, it's updated, and people are learning Python, machine learning, and SAP, DevOps. These are all the new technologies they're updating. If in my company, if I got a project in a Java project and .NET, I will hire a Java professional and .NET professional. So after the completion of the project, I don't have any use of them. If they updated to the other, if they upgraded to the other knowledge, if I got a project, then I will keep them. But as a security people, what you do means you need to every day you need to update your knowledge on the security places. So Java applications, how to run a security check in the Java applications, how to run a security check in a .NET applications, how to run a security check in a Python, how to run a security in DevOps. Everything, if you are updated, things, you know, one people can be removed from a job in the IT sector and security fields. If you go and check with the people who have been having taken off from the companies, if you go and ask them, they'll say only, yeah, I'm a Java developer, or I was like developing and testing. They'll tell only these things, but they never say, yes, I am a security consultant. No, because security is more important in a future and present. Yes, ma'am. And if you go for an waterfall model, I think many people of you know the waterfall model, software developing, coding, testing. And the last phase after testing, we'll get this security testing. Security testing means security auditing means security auditing. In that auditing only, we'll get into these, all those things. Vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, code reviews. These all are comes under this security testing. And this is a development job only.
True. Very well answered, Tarun. I think that answers a number of questions which have come up. What is the process? When can I become an ethical hacker and blah, blah, and all that? I think that answers about 7 or 8 questions raised by the participants. In fact, one question, if your account is hacked from Garisha, Is there any way to gain access to your account? That's what they're asking. Tarun?
It's a Gmail account, ma'am.
Any account probably. That's what they must be the meaning the mail only. Yes.
Okay, yeah, fine. If it's a mail, just give a backup mail. If you're creating a new mail, the Google account will ask for a backup mail.
Right.
So when you give it a backup mail, if any person get hacked your Gmail mails, you can change your password by using your backup mail.
Yes.
So you can use it, and before going to that, use the two-factor authentication to secure your account.
You're right. Sjcw is asking, is there any good antivirus software to be used in the mobile?
Yes, ma'am. So many premium antivirus are there. I'm using Kaspersky Internet Security.
Okay.
It's good for mobile phones and systems also.
Okay. Garisha is again asking, which is comparatively more secure, an Android or an Apple iPhone?
Apple is more secure from Android.
Obviously, the cost is more.
Cost is more, and the securities. And if time permits, I'll explain why Apple is more costly and why Android is thin.
Sir, related to this one only, another one question by one of our faculty. Our iPhone is locked. It has very important data. How to open it? The iPhone server center said, I will lose all the data. How to open it without losing the data?
You can do it, ma'am. Sir, you can do it, but professional hackers can do it, because I cannot tell the names and I cannot tell what will be doing in the system. When your mobile phone is locked, first of all, you need to check if you forgot passwords and for everything. If not yet done, just go with the cybercrime department. If it's a more important documents are saved in your system, if you go check with the cybercrime department, they will open it.
Okay. So the service center people, they are saying we cannot get your data back. You will lose all your data. So
simple thing. They don't take risk.
Okay.
Whatever it means, it's last ma'am told, it's a huge cost. If your data is lost, you'll put a complaint into them. Just before taking that, they'll simply say that we cannot assure you your data will be there or not. Simple words.
Acha. One more, sir. Is there any way that our phones can be hacked without installing any software on the client device?
I think I already answered, ma'am. See, without things, I just send a link through WhatsApp or through Gmail. If you click on the link, what will do is, in the link only, I will be inserting my code, means backend. If you click on it, automatically I can access your system for some time, not for a whole day or anything. I just want to take your call list. When you click on the link, within a fraction of seconds, I can get an access.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
I think already you answered this question, Tarun, but Dr. Harihara Raju is again asking this question repeatedly. Is there any chance to hack iPhones, and how far these phones are secured?
Sir, I can just tell you one thing, sir. Nothing is secured in this world. Nothing is secure.
Answer.
Yes, I'm an ethical hacker. I'm using my mobile. I don't know someone will be monitoring my mobile.
Yeah.
Correct. Because everything happened in the internet.
Sure.
Yeah. First one, in the previous one only, I said that now people are not contacting with other human beings. They are only talking to their mobiles.
Yes.
So everything is captured in a mobile. Yes. And you're trusting devices, because you're not trusting humans, you're trusting devices. Device is a set of code, set of mission you're using. So it can capture each and everything. And recently there is a Echo, Amazon Echo. It's recording a personal conversation between people.
Yes.
Recently, if you go for on Facebook, simple. When you search in a Google, I have seen one thing. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Hello.
Yes.
Can I continue, ma'am?
Yes, yes, please continue. I'm listening.
Yeah. Recently, of 2-3 years back, Facebook has been complained about the security issues. What it's done? It's taking a personal information from your Facebook accounts
Yes.
without having your the account also. They are taking your information. How? Simple thing. When you go and search in a Google, means if you want to buy a bike, you just recent bikes. Just you searched only in a Google search. But when you open Amazon, a Flipkart, or a Facebook, you can see ads of bikes.
Yes.
These are artificial intelligence is working under this one. So the court has been taken. It's an security issues for privacy issues for the people clients. You should not take. That's why some other issues has been done. So don't trust anything other than a human. But simple thing, you cannot trust your humans also nowadays.
That's true. Now, just one last question before I ask another question on my own behalf, Tarun.
Yes, ma'am.
There's an anonymous attendee who's asking, can I be a hacker without a degree after 10th or intermediate?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to explain 2 minutes economists how this COVID is useful to our mankind, to our educational institutions. I have been studying the articles from the Oxford University and everything. They are the people, students, they are telling that there is no physical university nowadays. Maybe Oxford they are going to close.
Yes.
But they are going in on a virtual way. One of our student, one of our holders, they are asking that I should pay 40,000 of rupees, $40,000 of rupees, dollars to get a degree in Oxford University. Why? They are not teaching any physical things. They are getting only in virtual. So if you go for Google, you can get everything.
Yes.
There is an article from the states that told that in the coming future, no universities will be taken under, only academies. When you completed your 10th or your 9th or 8th, if you go and join in an academy, completed your certification course, when you certified in a thing, apply for an interview, they are taking.
Yes.
Recently, HCL has started this one. They are taking after intermediate students, they are keeping a test and taking 2 lakhs of rupees as a payment.
Oh.
They're giving 5 years of experience in software industry. They're giving a degree from BITS Bilani.
Oh.
And 4 years of experience. They're getting 4 years of experience in IT industry. After completion of the degree, they're having the experience of 4 years in IT industry. After they're coming out, they can earn some lakhs of money.
Okay. That's good.
Yes, ma'am. So
The
people
last
has been
question I want
changed.
to ask you, Tarun, you've been such an interesting speaker.
Yes,
You've got everything on your fingertips. What is the thin line? See, for a lot of questions you were telling, no privacy issues, confidentiality, I can't. How much can a hacker reveal and how much he or she cannot reveal? That's it was working in my mind. I was wondering, what is it that Tarun can tell us and what is it that he can't?
Simply, ma'am, every day morning, I go and search on a websites to get different updates from a security fields.
Yes.
One day, I thought that Google is an most secure one.
Okay.
But within 2 months, I read an article in a private. There are so many private. There is a null community. It's a hackers community. If you go and search in that, there are so many top hackers will be there. They will be telling you each and everything, even how Google can be hacked.
Oh, my God, scary.
When I started learning this ethical hacking, I done for black hats for around 1.5 years. I learned each and everything. So then when I thought with the other professionals, I'm exchanging my knowledge. Then I came to know that there is nothing is private. There is nothing in secure. Everything is open.
Oh,
If I consider you as a threat, simple.
yes.
If I'm thinking you are a threat, so then I'll try to only access your profile.
Okay.
So I'll go on your networkings, how your mobile is using, how your network is using. Simple way, ma'am, I can talk to you for a second or for an hour. I can see your expressions.
Ah, true. So
Into the coming.
do hackers, is that a strategy? Do they befriend people and then try to hack them? Is that?
Simple, ma'am. Just to giving awareness of this, because so many students have asked this. So my Instagram account is hacked. I said that simple word. See, one of your friend has been decoded your password and they're using.
Yeah.
Why? If I am traveling with a person for 1 month or 2 months, I know how he behaves.
Yes.
I know how his strengths and weaknesses.
Correct.
If my strength is my father, what I do to remember each and every time, I created a password with my father names.
True.
Shortcuts. So if I try to do the login with that, definitely within a hours or day, I can crack it.
Yes.
Simple way. And if you think that Andhra University websites are it's stronger, but so many times Andhra University website has been hacked so many times.
No, my only question, Tarun,
Yes, ma'am.
it is namesake ethical hacking, but it's so unethical. You use it for so many unethical ways. How funny. What a word, ethical hacking, and they use it for unethical ways. Tell me. What is
Simple,
the
ma'am.
ethical?
From my side, I just want to be an ethical. So I promised my teacher not to do any unethical things. So I promised him. So that's why I'm going to teach fellow students how to be secure in the using your mobile phones and laptops and everything. So it's
And
free
how
of
many
knowledge.
people are going to be like you? It's
Yeah,
like
that's what
doctors.
I'm going to explain. See, if I want to be an unethical hacker, I can earn lakhs of money.
Yes, true.
Lakhs of money. No one can like tell that, okay, how many lakhs is this? I can earn a crore from your college website only. Simple. If I try to hack your college website,
You're
I
right.
can get all your information from your sites.
True.
All your administration details. Even now, people are getting transactions from website only. They're doing the online transactions. Simply getting your details. I'm posting my account details into that. So whenever people get transactions, the money will be transferred to my accounts.
Yes.
Yes. So that's what I'm telling.
Yeah, it's a very I mean, it's a, what would you say? It's very ironical. You may be the namesake, you might be ethical, but how ethical or how unethical depends on you as a person and what values you believe in, right? Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes,
I don't think we are
simple.
Enough of questions, and maybe Sirisha, as in charge of the Department of Computer Science, would like to have the last word. But I am personally very, very happy to have, we have not seen you physically, but we are seeing your photograph and we know what a vibrant young man you must be. So, but we're very happy that you could stay with us the past 2 hours and 15 minutes without people getting bored, and still people want to have a lot of questions, but I think. So over to Sirisha to just thank you.
Just I want to show my face and just log into from other device.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wait 1 second, Tarun will show his face.
Yes, sure, ma'am.
We'll see him,
Okay.
and then we will.
Cannot show your host has been disabled, it seems. You cannot start your video because the host is disabled.
Why? We will ask Srinivas, please enable Tarun's video.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah,
Everyone.
that's true. Yes, yes. So you are truly the dashing young man. Huh? So because I can very comfortably say that because I'm almost as old as your grandmother, probably I'm 60 years. So I can happily say that, right? So good, Tarun, to see you. And we wish you all the best also, because I personally, I think I have to learn a course straight from you, from the horse's mouth. Now that I have more time at my disposal, I shall do that. Over to Sirisha.
Hello, sir. Uh, Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
This is,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, thank you, sir. This is a very highly informative session we had today. And I thank you, sir, for enhancing our knowledge about ethical hacking. And
It's my
thank you
pleasure,
for
ma'am.
the, yeah, and thank you for the patience, like you answered so many queries today. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Just one word, ma'am. I just want to
Okay.
tell the students,
Okay.
if you want to increase your knowledge, if you want to share your knowledge, start asking questions. See, when I started the workshop, maybe I may be slow in some circle. When I started asking questions, maybe I'm high because I know the answers. I'll learn. If I don't know the answers, I will search from the internet and I'll give the answers. So same
Yeah.
thing, ask the questions, then only your knowledge will be improved.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again for this session. To continue further about cyber security, tomorrow we have another 2 sessions on network security and cyber security. And I request all the participants to join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you once again, sir.
Tarun sir?
Ma'am, thank you so much. And thanks to Srinivas for asking me to give this one because I love to teach students, you know. Whenever I got a chance, I'll go and talk to students every day.
Yeah, it shows that you're a very good teacher, Tarun.
Please
I'm very
come to
impressed.
us, sir. We will give you one valuable speech from you.
Definitely, sir. I love to speak to students every time.
Thank you very much, Tarun. We'll catch up with you some other time, right? Right
Fine,
now,
fine.
it's a good day from St. Joseph's. Wishing you all
Thank
the
you so
very
much, ma'am.
best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fine, sir. Thank you so much.